Welcome, Sagittarius, to your love reading for October 25th and 26th of 2018. So, this is going to be Thursday and Friday. So, let's see what's going on. Might linger over into the weekend as well. So, personal energy coming towards you. What might be coming towards Sagittarius? And whoa. So, someone might decide to not communicate, to move out, to go through a divorce, or maybe even file for a divorce. It could be something like that might be going on. But there could be when you're frustrated or very argumentative with somebody, you could be hostile, and there could be temptation or desire to step out of a relationship in some way for some of you. So that might be part of the scenario. Others of you might also be dealing with someone who is moving out of a house or home, but you have no idea that is going on. So just leave assumptions out of the equation especially if you're waiting for somebody or trying to figure out what could be going on with them. So what is your response, Sagittarius? So by the fact that you are going through these you might be annoyed with communication or the lack thereof. So a lot of you are still healing a rift, or a current rift, or past rift in a relationship or marriage, and communicating about these things, or it's on your mind and you're trying to let these things go. For some, what might your love interest? Think about the Ten of Swords in reverse, Sagittarius. Yeah, the strength card is here, so that means that you really need to take care of yourself and how you might be responding to how you might feel, or the other person, how they may have made you feel through the connection that you have with them. All right, what is your partner's or love interest response? So that person is feeling very stubborn, I guess. They're not wanting the connection, or they're not wanting to accept you back in their life, or accept you at all right now. They may not be ready, so it looks like they're just shutting down. What is your... What about a Four Cups? It seems like they want to focus on them. It's so interesting. I just did a reading, and that kind of scenario came up for someone like that. Shutting down right now, wanting to focus on themselves. Yes, they might want a new beginning, but they might not want it with you just yet, or they might not be ready for it. What might be the... And the fact that some of you, you may have separated from someone, you may have broken someone's heart, right? And that person is having to kind of go their own way, do their own thing, and focus on them, and then they might not want that. All right, they might want to still be with you. What might your advice be, Sagittarius? So the Emperor is here. So it could be an Aries, someone that might affect you. They might be around you, or the energy of focusing on you as well. Trying to do your best to do things that uplift your energy, that makes you stronger, being determined to do things in the right way, focusing on what needs to be done practically, one step at a time kind of thing, and not jumping too quickly. So let's see. It's just for what is the outcome for Sagittarius? Whoa. So we had the Hermit kind of first came out. So another major arcana is there, but the Ace of Pentacles is showing up as well. So you can't really get a new start or a new beginning or to manifest what you really want, because you may need to focus on things that you need, all right? Which could be money, material wealth, things that you need to take care of you, and your partner might be doing that as well. So that might need to be where you need to sift your energy over the next 2 days. And clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that person had the Devil. That person is the Devil. I don't know if that person, when you two argue with one another, or text messages, or someone kind of acts like they disappear, they come or they go at certain times, and they may have a habit of doing these kind of things, especially if Remember, I was saying in the beginning that if they are communicating with you and you get mad at one another, then they have this issue of either, I don't know if it's watching porn or watching somebody else or talking to somebody else. Could be something like that that could be going on where there's temptation or something like that. A lot of communication or viewing or watching something when the devil is showing up with this combination here. So I feel like there's something, some kind of confusion that they might be going through, and it confuses you for a lot of you out there, and you're not sure. Some of you might know about these things, but that's how it's coming through to me. All right. So let's see messages for Sagittarius. So the next 2 days. Then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and whatever that might be to you. It could be a person, could be drinking, food, literally holding yourself back or clinging on to another person too much, where it can be very unhealthy for some. So either you or your partner, that just depends. Money. Let's see. And then financial issues are affecting your love life, finances, and career. All right, that's definitely showing up. So it's part of you being motivated for a lot of you. And I'm gonna do one more. See. So yes, someone is not really. I've mentioned this before with some of you out there, where the person that you're dealing with, they might not be very assertive, or they might not really stand up for themselves like you really want them to, and it might just be they might allow you to get away with a lot of things, but you don't want that to happen. You want them to open up or really address the matter in some way, to be stronger and not so submissive. That's what it seems like for some. You might be dealing with that kind of scenario. But that's going to be a weekend. The weekend. That's going to be a reading for the next 2 days. But I hope the messages did help out in some way. All right. So you can always go to the website, psychicloveheals.com, to schedule something personally for you, as these are general. Okay. So have a good one.